G'day, Lauv. How's it going?
Chilling. How you doing?
Oh, not too bad. Are things right over there? You've been okay?
Yeah, I mean, I've just been staying home with a few friends and my sister and making a lot of music and trying to stay in a good headspace. Yeah.
Well, mate, hope you stay safe and healthy. Asian pop fans are loving your collaboration with BTS.
Yeah, I mean, I never would have, if you had like said I would be working with BTS, like, I don't know, like, I guess a year ago, I would have been like, there's like no way that would actually happen. And I met them just kind of on a whim. I saw them at their show in London and they were super nice. And then they asked me to do the remix for Make It Right. And then shortly after that, I was like, oh, it'd be cool to get them on my album. And I sent them the demo of Who and they loved it. And yeah, so we worked together twice, which is really cool.
I've also heard that BTS members have like a playlist of your song. Do you have a favorite yourself, like favorite BTS song or a favorite BTS member?
There's no way I can pick a favorite. That's hard. But I will say, like, for example, why like I was so stoked about doing the remix for their song is "Make It Right" was literally the song when it came out. That was the one that like really really stuck out to me. So it was quite perfect. They asked me to do the remix for that one, so I was really excited about that.
You were there for me through all the times I cried. I was there for you.
Do you reckon there'll be future Asian pop collaborations in the future?
Yeah, I mean the funny thing about like the way I approach collabs is like I don't really set out to necessarily collab with certain people. I kind of just see what happens, along the way, like making friends with people. Like that's kind of what happened when I collabed with Troy, and like Anne Marie and Lainey. Every collab has sort of just happened naturally. So I'm super open.
What would you say has been the most challenging part about creating your album, How I'm Feeling?
I think actually the most challenging part was like the beginning and starting it because I was in a pretty bad place mentally and emotionally when I started it. And I I was basically in like having a big kind of like identity crisis and feeling very depressed and I was diagnosed with depression and OCD at the beginning and kind of was like this album was kind of me working through a lot of that and getting to a better place and so I'm thankful for it.
Started off as a good thing, short thing you held back, but I knew.
My favorite song is Modern Loneliness just because it's like something that I felt for a really long time and I think like didn't really know how to say, but it finally one day kind of like really it was channeled and yeah, I love the song a lot.
And I've been trying to find a reason to get up.
It was super easy to write. It was like we wrote it in like I wrote the chorus pretty much on the way to the studio and then we finished it like in an hour. So yeah.
Do you have a dream collaboration?
Drake.
Drake, really? Oh,
Let's go.
what kind of sound do you reckon that would be?
I guess I haven't really thought of it. Whatever we make, yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Is there anyone in the Asian pop world at the moment that's catching your eye, like a certain K-pop group besides BTS or a girl group?
I guess to be honest, like this is just like a larger thing. There's not been a lot of music that's come out in the past few weeks in particular that's like really like hit me, which just kind of bummed me out. I don't know if you feel that way at all, but I feel like not even about that in particular, but just like music in general. Like I've been feeling kind of like, I don't know, like I'm waiting for people who are making music in quarantine to like, I don't know, release stuff and kind of save it.
A lot of your new tracks relate to, young people that grew up living online and, with social media and stuff. I've heard a bit about how you've talked about your past. Could you tell us a bit about some of your main takeaways, your main lessons from your upbringing?
Yeah, I feel like growing up, like moving around a lot, I always felt like I was trying to find my way into like whatever place I moved to like, if I was at like a new school, like trying to figure out like my angle to be like accepted or like to make new friends. And I think like it kind of caused me to feel very like fragmented, like identity wise, because I was kind of like, well, like, what's really important to me and like who do I really want to be, And I think I had some trouble with that, especially when I got to high school, like feeling like I was supposed to be a certain way to be like attractive or liked. And I think just like, I kind of like, I mean, I don't wish anything was different, but if I were wishing it different, I wish I kind of would learn to be more like confident and comfortable with like myself at a younger age, as opposed to feeling like I was supposed to switch, and be a certain way. Yeah.
What would you say is in store for the future for Loud music?
Well, I'm working on a bunch right now, so I'm excited for that. And then touring, who knows? Maybe I'll create my own breakfast cereal brand.
It sounds like you could possibly get burnt out as well. How do you, take a break? Do you play games?
I mean, this is honestly like this time, if there's a, something positive about it, it is a break for me. I feel like I've for the past few years I've been traveling so much, like promo shows, all of that, and this is just a chance for me to kind of like collect myself, be home with my dog and my friends and my sister, and make music and kind of reflect on what's important.
As soon as you come out of quarantine, what's the first thing you're gonna do?
Probably go drink a margarita.
Okay.
Yeah.
where would you want to tour first?
That's impossible. I mean, yeah, I literally everywhere. I'll play the same show in every single city at the exact same time. Let's go. I don't know how that's possible, but let's go.
Do you have any good memories about being in Australia?
I feel like I'm trying to think of something in particular. I just remember like the shows are really like everybody's really, really like quite gregarious in the best way, like really fun, high energy. Yeah, I just remember the crowds being really fun and just such a different. It's just like such a different place for me, like I just grew up in kind of moving around the States, and it's definitely a different vibe, and I've been lucky to always come. I think every time I've come it's been like summer, so it's been really good.
Did you get a chance to try any Australian foods?
I feel like breakfast is such a big thing, right, in general?
Yeah, we eat a thing called Vegemite. I don't know if you've heard of that.
I tried it. Vegemite's, yeah, that's a weird one, I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Are Tim Tams from Australia?
Yeah, but you can get them in the States, but Tim Tam,
Okay.
we claim Tim Tam.
But my first one is definitely there, so.
Did you learn any Aussie slang?
I don't know any slang, you have to teach me.
Like, g'day, mate.
Okay, well, yeah, of course. Yeah.
How we say McDonald's, actually. We say Macca's.
Okay, no, I've heard that. Macca's, I love that.
Do you
It's
guys
amazing.
say Mickey D's?
Yeah, like Mickey D's or like McDo or like, I think that's pretty much it.
To celebrate the collaboration between you and BTS, Oz Army Project have actually raised $1,000 to donate to Beyond Blue Foundation on behalf of BTS and yourself, to help people with mental health. We know that it's a cause that you're very passionate about. In addition to the project's donation, Wenji and Asian Agent would also like to make a matching contribution towards the fund because they were inspired about what Oz Army Project did.
That's amazing. I want to just say thank you to everybody for being so supportive, and can't wait to come back, and yeah, just appreciate you guys, so thank you.
Lau, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, take care, stay safe.
See you, mate.